Yes. See if that picks anything up. All right. So, anyways, that was my big eureka moment. I pulled out and I upgraded from a 3 slot shield generator and actually put in a 4. So I have a 4 siege field generator, and that gives me um, ship shield strength of 140. I really don't know what the fuck that means, though.
Yeah.
It's not my fastest speed now is 364. I think that one ship, that fast one you saw last, was 400 or more, a little bit over 400. But this thing's got an insurance cost of 116,000. If I lose one, I pay that much.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but I'm rocking a 5 economy, a 5 banger, a 5 slot, 5E economy. It holds 16 regular people at economy level. Then I can hold 10 people at business class level. I can hold 3 people at first class. Then I added another economy class, which happened to be a 4-person one, a 3-banger slot. You get less return. And then on a 2-banger slot, it was just 2 people. So I really pimped out for just economy class because I had that one mission. That one mission was if you remember 4 jumps or something like that, but it was $1 million, which helped compensate because I literally threw $1 million out into space yesterday, trying to funnel it to story with all our mishaps. You know, like I literally just saw money just flying out. So I'm seeing here Malaya Swanson seeks a sightseeing adventure for $1 million, right? That's available. But I got a big ship just for her. That'd be crazy. I think I'd rather get in a better. She wants economy class for 3 people. I'd want to be in a ship that had like huge range, like a long reacher. Her first destination is 100 light years away, and then the second one's 156 from that. So it's going to be 280, 270 miles. I mean light years. Well, my ship right now probably pulls maybe 14 light years is the longest it can jump. So it has to figure out. Sometimes it has to take, like, just filling your jump distance is huge, because if your line of sight difference between one point and another, that's great. You can just jump. But if you don't have that, you can still get there, but the computer is going to go calculate, and it's going to go to the left, down, up, down, through the beryllium, blah, blah, blah. You know? You might still get to the final destination, but it'll be like 12 jumps. What could have been potentially one, because it happened to just be bink, a perfect, you know? So I'm trying to also get into some longer range. So I'm speaking out loud on the broadcast here, but um, I don't know if that's coming through broadcast, but anyways, um, well, I don't know. I can't hear it. I'd have to start my phone up. I'd have to run YouTube, the Sony app, and my phone. I don't. I'm just relying on you telling me when you see it and if you can hear the audio. You know. I mean, I just laid the headphones on my chest here, sit back, so maybe audio comes through. I mean, I like it with the headphones on because I can hear. Right now, but I don't need to hear. I'm just talking and looking at the ship and thing. Anyways, that's the mission. $1 million, but you got to fly a whole bunch, and I wouldn't be flying this big old ship that can carry like 150 people. You know what I mean? Like if I were to fit just for one single group of first people, economy that is, I'd probably do. I don't know. Could bring like something like 50 people. I haven't seen a mission that requires that. Last night, just before we went to bed, I was missing on one. Right? There's a mission here that's 16.6 million.
help too. When you just type in comments, even if they're just small little ones, what happens is when they go to choose they're looking at the hey, want to watch gameplay for PlayStation. It says immediately like how many people have been comments. So if they see 0 and 0, they're like, oh, that one's dead. But if they see some activity, next thing you know, 2 people go look at it. Now you got a group of people going, oh, I want to watch them. Hey, there's 2 people watching that, and 3 comments. So comments are good. 5 tourists seeking transportation, 86,000, and just going 9 or 10 like that's used to be my bread and butter. But 5 is a little too little. Right? So, sightseeing adventures, yeah, right. Go to the next one. Transport Clifford Suite or Transfer Alliance. They're both about. I'm curious to see what the fuck if that says that. When you're watching the broadcast, I might just use the keyboard on the PlayStation thing app, and eventually the app disconnects from the PlayStation. And it displayed my fucking full name on the screen just now. Like, So, yeah, I was like, Scott Moore had turned his application off, And I'd be really curious if that shit's still blasting my full name out. While you're watching. So if I see that, I'll be like, hey, you have a delay, but watch for this, or I'll tell you, Like, I guess I could go back in the video too. Time control. But anyways, I got Transport Clifford and Malaya, and they're not. Helio does not react well to danger. Full damage will dramatically reduce passenger satisfaction. Time sensitive, delays will dramatically reduce satisfaction. High value target. Target is a greater risk attack from hostiles. Neutral. Performing illegal action will slightly reduce passenger satisfaction. Demanding. Likely to make demands while on board. Denying these requests will reduce passenger satisfaction. Ending passenger count is 6 for business. So that'd be my first business bus. Yeah. But I have some business ability. And it says time sensitive too, so if I'm going to do that mission, I kind of want to click it on at the last second. But that's $500,000 anyway, so that's a good candidate. When you bring for 450,000, $500,000 almost, 0.4 million. It's tempting though. Let's take a look at this one. If my count is 10 or 12, I can reach guess. I mean, I would probably come off broadcast if I didn't think you were coming back on. You know, but I can broadcast for a little bit. If not, you might have to call me to make me initiate a new broadcast. Is all I'm saying. I'm not broadcasting. Or you can probably set the broadcast up and still cook and stuff, right? No, it's up to you. Oh, just have your power set up at least. Anyways, we'll figure out this broadcasting later. If I'm not broadcasting, it doesn't mean I'm not playing. Is all I'm saying. Okay. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right. Bye bye.
All right. Let's see.
Frameshift drive charging.
Lima, Oscar, Bravo. Submit a docking request before attempting to land at this federal station. Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 05. 1,000 meters from touchdown.
Fly smart, fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the docking bay. This station operates a zero-tolerance policy towards criminal infractions. Obey station. Always proceed directly toward Lobohoe Bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Warning. Engage landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Welcome to our station.
Contact. Ground crew have been dispatched. Welcome to Federal Facility, Commander. It's good to have you.
Hey Camarello, I see you still cooking. Lovely to see you watching. I just see that now. 2 comments. Thanks for the comments. They're nice to kind of show, maybe get people show interest, you know. All right. Well, I just came out here, made $1 million for running like 26 people, but I can't really find good fittings out here in this region. They got a 2 jumper set up for another 0.8 million with a bunch of people. But I'd like to know what the stars I'm going to. LHS 362 and Ross 1015. 362 and 1015. 362 and 1015. 362 and 1015. So knowing that, I can go in here maybe and pick up some more people that are concurrent. So I'm going ahead and there's one, 1015, Ross 1015. Transport Israel Turner for 500 grand. Let's go look at that. 500 more grand. If I just tweak it, it does not react to danger, laid back, low value target, neutral. He's demanding. That's cool. It might even be the same exact spot, dude. It is. I know it is. The Bauer Sox mine. So I'm gonna pick his cabin for him, and he could take an economy class 1, right? Boom. All right. So I've got 2 different missions now, going to the same spot and a whole bunch of different people. So I'm still able to transport like 8 tourists here or there, or let's see, what was, 10. I'm losing track here. It wasn't 1018. Ooh. Alright, so I didn't see any other contracts fail, but that's great. That's 2 already in 1 spot, so what else more could I ask, right? Except maybe on the mission board. I managed to slip in a little bit of extra storage, because this ship's so big. I got 2 small little storage, but I have 8 total, so any of these that have the 2 arrows on them, the back and forth source and return, I think they suck. You gotta go out and find that material, go pick it up, and bring it in, you know? I just think it sucks. It's not my kind of mission. So I'm also looking for boom data delivery here. Or I could donate some money to this cause. 200,000 for some reputation. I probably have that kind of money. I mean, I threw down fucking $1 million pretty much into the space yesterday. So I'm gonna accept that mission. What's weird is now you have to go click on it and sit donate. It doesn't take. Now they say, hey, thank you. You completed that. We gave you some more reputation or whatever. Courier jobs not available. Power down the emplacement power grid. That'd be intriguing. That's what you want to see, is me die, but I don't mind doing that either. Maybe with the right ship, you know? Assassinate Pirate Lou. That's what I should do, is make a killer ship, like a ship that I learn combat on, you know? Maybe I'll do that now. You know, get a ship that's just beat on people, don't even give a fuck about, you know, just take out, deliver 2 units of non-lethal weapons in the name of democracy. So that's going to be great, though. I'm still going to my same mission right now as we speak. Oh, you know what I want to do? is gonna go check out my contacts. I always have these fines I'm nervous about. I don't know how to get rid of them. Nothing to sell in the black market. Alright. So one thing I could do, the last thing I could possibly do to max this out would be, if I know I'm going to, for example, and I'll recognize it when I see it, I think, but galactic average, if I look at, was it 992? Fuck. 59. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna go find it though. I wanna go find this. I would suggest that I would go like this then. I would probably go back to main screen, hit the world map, the galactic map. Galactic mapping in a couple more seconds. Then they're gonna go and LHS. No system map. What the fuck's that about? That's not where I'm going, is it? Oh, I see. I'm going down here to Ross 1015 is my final destination. Ross 1015. So with that being said, I'm looking at all this trade data. I hit square and lower down a little bit. And then we're going to look at Ross 1015. So we're going to buy the trade data there too. See its trade. And we'll do the same for LHS if we can rise up here a little bit. Nope, we already got that. But we do have some exploration data we can purchase, so that's good. Alright, so kind of know what I can about my layout. This is going to be an expensive run. So I'm going to Ross 1015 and 362. 1015 and 362. So what I would do is I would go to start point. So now what I could do is go to my commodities. 1015 and 362, and I could go up here and actually look at galactic averages. 1015 is really what I want, because I don't want to stop on 362. So if I can find... No, it's just a little bit too far. Alright, so I could do this, though. Ah, fuck it, let's just get out of here. I'm gonna just get out of here. Our launch. So this is the big ship, this is a medium. So it actually takes a bigger section of this, a bigger landing pad to take off. You can see from the little, what I call the putting green map, the little launch pad there. It's relative size, but it's significantly larger than any other.
Complete. Observe station regulations on exit.
For your convenience and safety, pacification emplacements are active.
Warning, you have not been granted access to this station.
I don't know what I did there. I got some weird. Alright, so I need to
All clear. Goodbye, Commander.
bring my landing gear in. Boom. Get up out of here. And then we'll go ahead and find our lock on. This thing's a bit of a tank when it comes to turn rate. Definitely I don't know that I'm using it as well as I could. I got tons of econo passengers, but I don't think I have much going on with the business end. Might have to rethink the overall ship, but like being able to bring anybody without refueling. So there's something to be said about certainly up an Italian sausage sandwich with fresh crushed basil, crushed basil, not chopped. More aroma. Did you muddle it? Probably. Yeah, I'm hungry too. Actually, when I think about sauce, I've had so much sauce, so I get sick of it. People go gaga over it. I just consider it just like, what the fuck is with that? I've never seen that before. That is a crazy looking freaking star. Oh, I went too close. I think I'm dying, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit, I got whacked by the supernova sun or something. Switching to systems to cool down, I hope. Fuck. Wow, I got crushed. I totally went too close to that superstar. You see that star? That thing's fucking shooting out like, oh my god, I can't even barely look at it. Even though I know it's just like my TV. That's so bright. That's crazy. Alright, maybe I'll rethink bringing a heat sink, because right now I have some weapon system thing, and see, look at how I'm heating up. I'm gonna just abort that. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm definitely bringing, I gotta cool this thing down. So, steaming. Yeah, I could take one of my weapon defense systems off and rather do that. It's more likely that I'll fuck up and hit a sun like that and just or the fact that I couldn't launch right now because I can't, so I'm cooling down, you know? That's not cool. I wonder, I don't really seem to ever really cool down either though. I bet you it's because I'm running a 4-banger shield. And that's probably getting my latent heat up. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm going into a meltdown just trying to... I'm closing down. I can't do that. I almost fucking blew up over that shit. I'm gonna go to a universal set here for a second. And let's see what... I'm trying to see what cools down my temperature the most. But what I'm seeing is that I'm not really going down below... I don't seem to be going down below this ratio here. Oh, there it goes. There's another drop, but... Yeah, definitely a heat sink. This ship runs way too hot. It's not 55% thermal. That's too much. I gotta figure that out. Because right now I can't even get home with that much juice. I'm not dropping below 55 at this point. So that means I'm probably gonna have to maybe turn off a module or two. See if I can't just take off my missile systems. And... 1% for the electronic countermeasures. Disable my cargo hold. That doesn't seem to be dropping me at all in heat. That sucks though. Maximizing for engine, so I seem to be holding right at 55 for heat. That heat sink would be great right now. I'm definitely getting one of those, my first opportunity. Is it because of the sun? It's keeping me warm? Do I have to slow down to cool down? Let's try that. Let's try that. Just go 40. I'm still holding that heat though. Cargo scoop, ship lights, landing gear. Yeah, I'm stuck. I might be stuck here, kind of. Highest threat sensor zone. Alright. I don't know how I get past if I can't seem to... What the fuck do I do? I gotta cool down is right. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slow this roll. Instead of forcing this, I'm gonna try to find another place in this system to get a cool in or just get my fitting. Oh, look at that. That's Gleese. That's SARS, no joke. Alright. So let's try that one more time. That the cooldown, I'm not cooling down though. I don't know how to is what I'm saying. But if I go for frame shift drive, it starts charging the shit out of it. Just as my bar is about to go, I start heating up. 94%. I go triangle and then I'm just coming off. I gotta hit triangle. I stop that from fucking blowing up. But that's not good. So is that because it's taken so long to figure out a 10 light year jump? Is that what's going on? I need to get back to safety somehow. So what I need to do is hit the and look at that. Every time I go up into emergency, it accumulates that amount of heat, and I keep that heat. That's what's going on now. Now I'm at 57, and I can't seem to release it. That's gonna suck. I don't want to lose this mission or the ship over this, you know? I know you want me to, but I gotta find a different... Oh, I'm up here. I'm up here, that would help. I'm up here at LHS. So I need to find a quick little cute jump, hopefully. Let's try and move for it. It's close. It's only 4.4. I should almost Google it. Maybe you can Google it for me or something. Elite dangerous. How do I cool down my ship? Period. There's someone asking about that same thing. They say, my ship's heats reach 50 and I can't go down. I switched out to everything, all modules. I can't activate the hyperdrive. Open the fridge behind your seat. Okay, that's a dickhead, right? Check your power plant grade. Power plant is a module that gets rid of heat. A grade is obviously much better than E grade. I don't think the E class matters much. Since power plant's always on your ship always has a background heat level. My A rated clipper would not drop below 17 and even with everything off. Silent running is not activated. Plant C redacted. Okay. You only start taking damage over 100%. 30 to 50 is fairly standard, especially with a stock ship. Just jump anyways, see where the hits get to. Under 160 is no hull damage, just a few points of module damage. As soon as you get a few dollars, buy a D-rated power supply. Have a look at your life support system, turn it off. Get out and go check the wiring. This guy's a jerk. Alright, so what I can do potentially is maybe I can just reboot my system. Right, I'm holding out that 54% heat. So I'm gonna go to functions and drop down here and not self-destruct, but reboot and repair. Confirming reboot.
Repair sequence initiated.
So we're on life support right now. I have 7 minutes of life support as the system reboots.
Shields online. Thrusters online. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so we're just gonna go solve this. I can't get maybe the mover, and it is still heating the shit out of it, huh? Alright, I got through, but I don't know how my passengers are handling that. 143, Jesus. I definitely gotta solve that. I'm going the wrong direction, but at least I got a jump off. Oh, crap. Gee whiz. Now I'm gonna go check out system map. This one has a shipyard. The other one had repair and commodities and such, but this one has a shipyard. I mean, I figure this one has more influence on, you know? See how I'm coming with the planet? Oh, I don't know which side's planet side, but I learned something. So here we come in closer. 80, 60, right? 60. It's slowing. I wonder how the video, if you have having any video issues. See how the planet is now on the left side and it's orbiting? Turns out these stations always point towards the planet. The mouth of it points towards the planet. So if I manage to come in and swoop in so that I'm kind of intersecting in between, I'll come right to the mouth instead of coming to the back side where I have to spin around it and get lost and all that. So that's why I'm keeping the planet to my left side and coming to the inside of this. Oh wait, the orbit's the other way, isn't it? Which way is the orbit going now? Let's see. Hard to say, but yeah, you don't think that it looks good? Can't tell that's a. It's not on highest actually. There's one more. There's one that's actually called high 60 frames per second. So there's still one more, but I'd imagine you kind of represent most the average person for sure, you know, when it comes to I don't see a difference at least, yeah, difference in yesterday. I was thinking that the higher capture would either mean like higher data amount, you wouldn't be able to buffer, or you wouldn't get it, you know. Does that make sense? So let's see if that kind of worked. I tried to come in planet side, but from what I can tell, so notice I'm running 29% heat now. So I've totally cooled down compared. So once I got hot, I just couldn't seem to get rid of. No glitches on his end yet. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm gonna probably. There's the planet. So yeah, kind of imagine which side it's on. Right. see the reverse thrusters on my right and left? You actually see the thrust come out of them. Pretty awesome. Well, I can tell you though, this flying around with this big ship sucks balls compared to, you know, the little ones. This is pretty cumbersome. Feels sluggish and brutish. Oh, I see the lights. See the green and red lights to the right hand side? There it is. So we'll get our contacts listed. Request docking. Yeah, this would be a little bit higher than what you saw. I wonder what maybe it's wearing my system. I don't know, my system. I try to run a fan on it, not get it too cool. But hold on, I gotta concentrate. I'm trying to get this pulled in there. New windshield kind of messes with me a little bit.
2,000 meters from touchdown.
Alright, we're looking for 45. I believe it's down here. Oh, they're gonna make me do a flip. It's on the other end. I have to be oriented the other way. Motherfuckers. Oh no, maybe not. Nope, I got this.
For your convenience and safety, classification enhancements are active and tracking at this station.
Alright. So, should be actually good money right here. Oh no, the money, we're not going to the money. We're trying to solve this ship fucking thing. This heat thing. And the easiest thing to fix that is just to at least put a heat sink on. That gives me the ability to just pull some heat out whenever I like. In case I have that. So that's going to be the easy fix. Although it might actually add to my power, and I'm maxed out 11 megawatts and I'm using 11. So this might muck my system up pretty badly. Oops. I want to go to utility mounts and say power drop 0.2, 0.2, 0.5. So let's take the shield booster off and assume that the heat sink is going to be less. Yeah, quite a bit less. So now I got a different thing there, huh? That's cool. I like that they show it to me too. Little heat sink. There's my countermeasures, and there's my point defense. So we actually got a little breathing room for power too. But what I'm wondering is thermal drain, okay. Thermal load, 0.4. So I wonder if maybe I've overextended my I bet you this place sucks to buy anything too. Let's try. Optional internal. What I did was I upgraded a 4C ship generator. But if you look at it, the ship generator that is, my bad. If we look at it, thermal resistance, minus 20, huh? I don't know where to find it, but I bet you if I'm not seeing my thermal reference. But, I think what I'd like to do is potentially go down in size on my shield generator. I don't want to do so on that. Well, tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. That heat sink allowed me to pull heat out. So that's good. And I'm gonna do that right now by hooking up the actual fire commands for it. Seeker missiles. I should do it. So that gives me heat sinks and ammo for it. Just double check. When you get heat sinks, you actually have to buy ammo for it. So you make sure that I'm restocked. And then we're just going to try to get this mission done. This mission was the bomb mission, but run into these new snafus with heat and all this crap. I think what I need to do is take that shield generator back down to a 3 to free up some more space too, which is fine. But I don't need a ship that's like constantly hot and fucking about to melt down.
Ship detach complete. Access corridor is clear.
Landing gear retracted.
Remember, loitering is a violation.
Alright, so now we're trying to get back on track though. So that's going to be going side mission, transactions, open galaxy map. I bet you if the power sucks, I bet you if I go to navigation.
You are clear to resume own navigation. FFC out.
Yeah, see, I still think the other way is the better way to do it. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. See, I do see the icon there, it shows my missions there, so lock and engage, right? The mission right now is we have like fucking a ton of people in our ship. We managed to pack 2 different missions. Part of the missions to get going too, though, get some speed. Let me get this going.
4, 3,
Up out of this sun or this planet.
frameshift drive charging.
Trying to get by that atmosphere and not enter it, you know? But just creep up over it so I can lock on. Alright, so the mission, I don't think they let me look at my, oh maybe, no, frame shift active. I have a lot of people, dude. I have 2 different groups of people. All economy, I think. I managed to pack, ooh, big star, big moon, big... So the nav beacon's tempted to go to, but if I go here now, I should be able to recognize where I'm going. And that would be Bowersock's Mines, locked destination. Yeah, I'm a planetary Uber is exactly right. I have 2 different Uber contracts running at the same time. Let me just get some positioned. Oh, here we come. Alright, I can talk now. So if I look at my... Oops. If I look at my panel here, let's see, I'm thinking, and I look at my inventory, I can see that I actually, for cabins, I have a lot of people on board. 16 of 16 economy, 8 of 8, and 3 people I put in another, oops, whipping by. Almost fucked that up. That's the seems. Oops, I don't know. I guess I came out. I shouldn't have done that. I got cooldown. Notice my heat's not doing that bad this time though. I'm only at 30. So I'm not sure how I got... Oh, did I keep... Maybe it's because I kept doing launches over and over. Anyways, right now I'm reinitiating frame here. But can't look away, you know? Sometimes.
1. Engage.
So I'm doing the 2 missions I set up. The problem... Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let me just... We're getting pretty close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, not 6. I can't even count. It's slowing off. Here we go. Boxer Socks Mines. I happen to see 2 different missions going to the same exact... 2 different people, 2 different missions, but they both are pretty large. And wouldn't you know it, they're both going to this same exact frickin' Bower Socks Mines. Oops. Mines, not that other thing. 1 light second. Come on, we can do this. We're doing alright. I'm looking at the bottom left here. It says Bower Socks 9s. It says distance and speed on my bottom left panel. That shows me that when those 2 things are in blue, I can actually jump out. So it gives me an idea when my... I mean, I know I'm not going to be breaking out in the millions here too. It's usually when I'm at 1,000 kilometers. But the blue indicator is a nice way to know when you're going to be able to pop out. So it should turn blue here. I need the speed, the distance is the only thing that's not killing me. So I can speed up a little bit, knowing that Does that make sense? Like, once I know my speed's okay and I'm dipped, but I'm only killing distance, I can actually speed up and keep the 2 in blue. And I see the lights. I'm gonna boost one, just 1, over there. And I'm going to ask permission.
Request approved. Proceed to landing pad 3-5.
I'm putting it in the blue area on the where the throttle is. I'm putting within the blue because now that's not telling me we're gauging. Supposedly that's my best turning rate, but actually I don't need that right now. I need a little speed.
Decrease speed to 100.
Isn't that neat that you can see my reverse thrusters in front of me? I think that's neat. I'm going to 3.5, which I see in my bottom right. I'm going to actually rotate counter. I'll do a full rotation. I see that we're coming in a weird little bit of a... Landing gear initiated. So here's the trick, right? We're that way for a moment, but now we're not. Oops, just like that. Landing gears deployed. Coming down on my final whoop.
Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit card.
Alright, so if I go to hangar now, and then starport, initiate that animation. I always say that, but if we're gonna... So if I go to passenger lounge, we can see the 2 missions now. Hopefully I didn't delay too long or hurt anyone's feelings, but so what happened is I had 24 aid workers. I guess if you really want to see the missions, we can look. Well, yeah, I had 24 aid workers. Let's see. I think there's another way of doing this, where you go like this. This is the only kind of thing I know of. Transport Israel Turner. I transported her. There was 3 people in her for economy. I brought her here, and they're paying me in 4 modular terminals, which is good money. I mean, some material awards. They're giving me, they're giving me biotech conductor, 4 modular terminals, and $500,000, 501. So that's pretty awesome, right? Then I got this other one where it's just 24 aid workers, and they don't give a shit how they get there. As long as you don't kill them, they don't care. You know, refugees, prisoners. So that's 24 people. That's huge economy. And that opened up to, oh, that's 921. So 1.5 million for those 2 missions to be turned in. Let's go do that. Plus, they're going to give me some artifacts, some like certain things that I'll go sell immediately, because I don't really need to be carrying them around. Or maybe, but let's see. I'd be doing passenger lounge. So now we cash in. So we're at 4.3 right now. This should be $500,000. That's 4.895. For 5.8. So 5.8. I'm back to my pre-story time. This is where I was at when I gave story, and I gave story like a million plus, you know, easily. Probably 1 million plus. Again, we have to do it slowly with the cash transfers and all that shit, you know. But now here we go again. Then so you just kind of. But what I really want to do here is I kind of want to see if I have some fitting. No fitting here. So this place sucks. But that's all right. I could probably just take a passenger set anywhere. Then that's the one thing that's nice about my big ship is I'm kind of like set up for just about anybody, you know. So I'm gonna skip. I'm not interested in these sightseeing missions. 10 tourists seeking transport. That seems good. 10 tourists seeking transport, right? 25. That's pretty far. But it's 720,000. That's pretty juicy. And if I could see another Wolf 359, you know. Oh, there it is. Well, there's 19 for 2. But that's not that great. I don't mind. I like the high count because that means you have a cool ship. Then in this case it's 10 people, but at longer distance, at 25. I feel like I would. Let's continue to look. Usually like to just go down once, just quickly, you know. So skipping those. That's the one. 25 jumps for 720. That's the one. Let's go see. Contract broker exceeds. It means it's a little bit higher mission than I should be doing, but they're still going to let me do it. And I'm going to Lomas Orbiter. So I would click this. Lomas Orbiter. And so I go to the system. And I would say, hey, Lomas Orbiter. And scan that. So now when I come out, I will see the actual path that I must take. I'm going to clean this map up for a moment, just for a second, just to make it a little more palatable for all. Oops. I fucking blew that kinda. Let's try that again, but we'll still have the same settings. We're looking at the map. So it's more about a distance. The 25 is pretty long. I don't care about fuel. Was mostly the case. I just don't want to get too far from where I am. And that's contested, we see too. And if we look at the map here, we can see on security wise, everything's medium, light blue. That's cool, right? I'm not seeing anything ridiculous. That seems like a pretty easy jump, actually. Was that only four jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. That's no big deal. So 4 jumps, but we want to go to Wolfie Poo here. See, you gotta move the joystick or it kind of doesn't look right, you know? Oops. So what I want though is I'm not seeing the dots that I want to access. Oh, that's because this is on. No? Normally there's dots on which for me to interact with it, so I don't know what's going on there, but we'll go ahead and take that mission anyways, no matter what. So we got economy. I could put them up in a business class and leave my other capacity open. I think that's what they're saying with that. So I could use my business class option. So that's tempting. And then I'd leave my economy. I could upgrade some people. Let's just make sure, right? It says or economy 10 people. So we'll keep a pin in that. 10 tourists seeking transport. I see who you are. If I could use the freaking business class suite or set, you know, then that would be better. So here's the thing, Wolf 359, that's going to be a big part of this. I do want to go get that logged in properly. Hopefully the map's going to have my little icons. Wolf 359, 25 meters, that's great. But what I'm doing here is, see how there's dots to grab onto this now? So nothing to see there, folks. But we're going to go look at Wolf. Wolf 432, right? Oh, this one here. Alright, so now I'm going to buy that purchase data, purchase their trade data, and if I had any system data, I'd buy that too. And I'm going to LP 359, so let's go buy that. Nope. We have some exploration data to buy though, so let's do that. 200 bucks, why not? We'll scroll back up, we'll keep going up. See if we get any exploration. 407 bucks for exploration data, why not? I'd rather spend a little money and know what's in there and have a detour and all that. I really was rather have the trade. Okay, so I'm in Ross 1015. This is what becomes memory game. We're going to DG Canham, and then we're going to LP. DG Canham LP. I wish you could put this on your second screen on your mat, like your tablet. That'd be epic. But what I'm looking for mostly is I'm going to be going from Wolf 350. Nope, that's where we're going. So 429, LP, and Canham. So it's going to be Canham and LP 41 and 24. LP. Let's see if we can remember some of that. So I'm missing one. You let me know. But oh, 15. Look at that. 15 rebels seeking transport. 8. Why am I not able to get that? Wolf 242. Wait, that's one of my ones I'm going to, isn't it? Why am I not able to take them? Passenger got 15. Traditional deliver 2, right? Okay. Why am I not able to get that? Plan your ship. Why is that? Oh, that's weird. Right? Is that not in the requirements not met one though? I don't see why I can't get that. Let's see if there's a reason. Maybe I can't teleport there or something. That's gonna. That's where I'm actually going. Anyways, right? I'm going there to Wolf 242. Anyways, on my path to Wolf 249. So it seems to me I would want to take that mission, right? So what I got to do is figure out why is it 15. If it's 15 people there, and I got the other group from this guy here, he had the 19. No, he had the. I could have sworn it was that other guy. Did I lose my freaking mission just by not taking it? And that's kind of the risk you run too, is setting up too much, you know? And then not grabbing the mission. Because I'm not seeing that mission anymore. Now there's the, oh, is that it there? There it is. That's it there, 10 for 720, all the way to Wolf 359. Maybe that's what I'm tripping on. But that's the one we're going to do, I believe. They're going to give me some telemetry shit. I'm going to pick the cabin. And so in this case, if they'll let me put them all in business class, I'll do that. Alright, I guess I accepted that. So I just upgraded in the business class. That still leaves me a huge amount of, we're going to go look for that other one. Wolf. $10, 19. Hopefully I'll recognize it here. Thought there was one here. Yeah, what about like this shit? 15 rebels going to Wolf 424. Let's open that up. This is the one, I think. Will receive upon payment. Hostile ships may be sent. I'm not seeing what's red. You know, why is it saying it's unavailable? I don't understand. But we already got our other one locked in. It's thinking. The map's thinking. Right? We are going that way. We're going from Ross 1015 down past through this place. Ross 242. So we are going to take that mission. We're going to go back one because I forgot to put in where we're actually going. Beta Tacoma, we're going to Greasleyport. Greasley. So let's get that in. Greasleyport. See if there's a problem with that we don't know about. It's thinking. It's thinking. Greasleyport. Greasleyport. So back over to system map. Beta. No, that's not it. Beta Comma Bernices is not what it. So maybe that's what I'm not reading right. Why is it going to this? What am I doing wrong? Destination. Beta Com Bernices, the Greasleyport. So, yeah, this is not the fucking one I was looking at before. Fuck that. That got confusing real fast. Fuck, I blew that. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a pad and a paper out. Because I just need to. I'm sick of fucking trying to memorize like something for 4 seconds, you know? And then I can't. Like, because it's not just one thing. It's like, okay, LHS 262, 715. Alright, minus 16, follow the 7. Okay, minus the 8. Fuck this. I'm just gonna do this right. We already got one mission, and they're not worried about how long it takes me, I don't think, right? I didn't get that sense. But I did get my controller lost. Alright, so if I go, I'm going to just go out and go make sure what mission I have, right? We're going to look, and I see contracts, transactions, 10 people. They are going to Wolf 359. Right? So, it's thinking. We're going to see here. Wolf 359. Oh, I didn't start a new broadcast. It's the same one. I think, yeah, it's the same one. Wolf 424. $4.24 and LP 541. And then we're going. Oh wait, I was wrong. My bad. What the fuck am I doing? DG Canum, my bad. DG Canum. And we're starting from Ross, right? Okay. So with that being said, DG Cannon, Wolf 424, that gives me some clarity, right? I guess we are in fact going all the way down to what's known as Wolf 359. Okay. Now I'm armed. Now I don't have to fucking go back and forth and can I remember that or no, this is the same broadcast and you're the 14th comment now, so it hasn't stopped. At least per my my look. So now I'm armed with some real information. I can work with this. So screw that sightseeing information shit. 10 tourists, e-Buddhists. There it is. 424. So there's a mission. I could transport Orlando Wells along the way. That's only 119, but you know what? If I pick the cabin, they're only going to take let's see what else there is. We'll remember you though. Transport, won't we? Ross 905 is not one of my sets. Looks good though for 19 people, right? I'd love to fill my ship up. Connie, no. Transport, no. Unless it was big money. And they're all supposedly, this is what's confused me, is it says requirement not met on some of them. BD, nope, that's not one of ours. Alright, well there was one really large one that... Alright, well that's that. We'll go transport you, Mr. Wells. Laid back, doesn't react to danger, low value, that's all good for me. Pick a cabin. Get this economy set up here. Still could carry tons of people. That's why I think maybe this isn't the best, the most questionable. I'm wondering. Ross 905, that'd be nice money, huh? Shall we look to see if it's along our way? Ross 905. Now I'm told the new beta actually has that the beta actually goes faster. Ross 905 is not exactly where we're going. As they spin around, you can see the yellow, the orange. That's what we already have defined. Ross 905 is not exactly copacetic, but for $500,000, it's kind of worth looking at, right? Yeah, that's what's tedious about this certain portion is how slow the map takes to get started. It's just like agonizing. BD. Yeah, going from the wrong direction. It'd been a nice little jaunt if it was just... That'd have been a great little work jaunt, but... Alright, well that's fine. So the only other thing I can potentially do though is maybe hit the mission board and see if there's something obvious where somebody's, sending something exactly along the route I'm going. Or wants something. So... KCM, Morgar, no. Donate to the cause. That's tempting, but not too tempting. Alright. Well, and there's no restocking on this ship, too. I want to... Otherwise, I'd kind of move maybe change my cabins around. I'm not completely thrilled with how that all went out, But that's alright. I think we have a waypoint. We're going to launch.
Landing coupler disengaged.
Landing gear retracted.
Crashes caused. Kill your
I'd also like to take that heat generator out now, or the heat shield, bring it down to a 3 and get more cargo. See where that really puts me.
Scan detected.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging our first jump. So I'm curious now. I'm already at 60% heat, holding at 60. I'm holding at 60. So maybe it's each jump. Now I'm at 63. I get into hyper jump. Still holding at 63. It's not so bad. $41.38. So that can get a nice little cooldown mostly, huh? 36. I could run at 36, no problem.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. What station am I? I'm in Wolf 242 right now. So the deal is this. I actually have a mission here in Wolf. I think it's this one here. Yeah, so we're going to go to Ready Gateway. Alright. Might be a moment to be able to sip it's thinking it's water or something, or now the problem is as soon as I put the controller down I start getting interdiction attempts, right? So I gotta bring the controller with me to the I heard something. Oh, did I whip past it probably? No? I'm doing alright. Alright, 150 light seconds coming on. 16 light. We can see that we're going really fast. I just kind of do a push down and push back. Try to break that gravity lock, you know? This is what I'm saying about every time you land, you really have to do one of these. This whole slow. The landing itself is child's play now for me. It's this like tedious kind of look, stare away, come back. And we're almost there, but see these other two ships coming in too. They're in hyper mode too, hyper speed mode. I'm watching the bottom left. Distance and speed indicator shows me when I'm in the blue. That's a safe disengage. Oh, and we lucked out. We found the...
Lakon, Lima, Oscar Bravo. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures with port confines.
Requesting permission.
Authorization cleared. Your
Coming in
assigned
pretty
landing
hot.
pad is number 20.
This thing slows quickly, or slowly. That's really its big problem. My other ship would have already been dead stop. I need to anticipate my stops much better. This thing's still going 100, or no. Actually, that speed you see there is me going vertical or not. But... Alright, so there we go. We're going to 20.
Meters from touchdown.
It's hard to slip this thing through. What happened to the high def? I don't know. Actually, maybe that's a local setting, but I don't think I changed anything. I can confirm that, but I didn't change. I know I didn't change anything. So maybe you have to refresh, or maybe you are having buffer issues, which is good to know.
Warning, deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Now it's working, it says. Alright, so if there's a mission, I know I'm not going to go in the hangar. I always took this a while.
Landing operation complete. Securing ship. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Yeah, the buffer you re-established or something. I think I follow you. Going to passenger lounge. And we're going to drop off just this group. They got, I think, the upgrade. They got a free upgrade to business class.
right? Now, is there anybody going still to my station? That'd be intriguing, huh? If anybody's going just one station over. Wolf 359, that's where I'm going, dude. Why don't I make 200,000 more just by going where I'm already going? And that's why writing it down or memorizing it's so important, you know? We're going to Powell High, that's fine. We don't really care. Actually, let's go get that one out. Let's go point that one out. 359 Powell High, that's fine. Powell High. I have to say it 5 times because it takes so long for the game to. I'm gonna buy trade data. Powell High. Which I'm already going to Lomas Orbiter, so that'll be 2 different ones. But for 200,000, why not? Yeah, let's go to there. I'll go to Powell High instead. Back one more, and now I gotta click on it again and pick the cabin. So I just open up. So we got people in the business class. That kind of sucks now, doesn't it? But there's 12 more people. So 13 aides want to go to 1481 or 192. Nathaniel's looking for a trip far, far away. And they don't tell you the... Alright, but that works for me. Now the other thing is their outfitting. That's good. So let's look at their ships. We always got to look at the ships because they don't put the same ships everywhere. And they have this big app someone told me about, inara.cz, but you have to like get an account and log in and sync your thing, and it allows you then to type in a name or where you are actually, and then it will tell you where a ship is. So Eagle, Hauler, the Adder, they're not. I mean, maybe one of those I would make into my fighter ship. You know. And this is the one I have, the Type 6 transporter, and it's the same exact price I paid for it. So, yeah, we've confirmed that all modules cost the same everywhere. And if you sell a module back, you get exactly the same money back. So it's just kind of a swap out deal. You don't lose by. So that's kind of neat. The Asp Scout, that could be tempting at 3 million, 3.9. And the Vulture's a fighter, so that'd be the one I'd probably want to. Although at 4 million, I really don't want to be learning with that one. You know, that would suck. I need a fighter for sure. Yeah, I think I would just make one of the. And then there's the Asp Scout. So there's the Asp Explorer and the Scout. So that's the one of probably the my next ship is one of these. So this one here, the Explorer, has 5Es equipped. It might even have a 6th chamber, but it's got, as a basic notion, it's got 5, 6, 7, 8 cargo slots minimum. Whereas the Scout has absolutely none. Not a single. Oh, it has 3. So it has 6. So it has 6. Whereas obviously the Explorer is better because it's larger. Or not larger, but more expensive. Just in a nutshell. I wonder what its basic jumps can do though.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oops, I got a mission critical message. So it means I gotta frickin' kind of take that. Let's see, we're gonna go triangle up. I mean, the square up and go over. I got a reputation change. That's cool. This says that the hostile ships been sent against you in an effort to harm them. So we'll get that guy out of the way, huh? At Powell High, we're going to. So, one last. That's fine. We're not. That doesn't rush us. One last thing we'll look at though is. Oh yeah, outfitting for sure. Might want to tweak this ship a little bit more. If that 4-banger, maybe that 4-banger shield is not the move. You know. I could attempt to put shield generator. a 3. They put a nice one in. Like put a 3C. That's cheap. How about a 3B? I could do that. But that will and what would that do though? That's what I'm wondering. Power draw, boot time, hull, thermal resistance. I don't know what that means. Plus minus 20. Thermal resistance. I guess that's going to be better, right? Shield generator between 3B and 3A is the same thermal resistance though. So I'm not seeing that go down. And also for a 2A, thermal resistance stays the same across all the board. So I don't see how that's necessarily helping my strength or my heat. You know? I gotta learn more about how heat. Maybe it's because I have. So the question becomes, this is simply the question before I really get going too further. Take out the 4C and go back to a 3 for a shield generator, a 4. I put in a 4, work the whole ship around it, you know? But maybe I don't need that much shield. I mean, as soon as I start getting hit on, I feel like I want it. But I could just go back to a 3. Let's try that. Let's just see what happens. See how much the shield strength. Ooh, my shield strength's 130. So what I have to do, unfortunately, though... Oh, you know what I can do? I can pretend I'm just going to drop this down to a 3. I would never use a 3-slot piece in a 4-slot ship slot. That wouldn't make sense. I would lose a whole slot. But for sake of, you know, troubleshooting, I can go to shield generators and pretend I'm putting in a 3E. This is what originally came on. So my power needs drop hugely, and I lose 76 for shield. If I go to a 3D, I lose 85. That sucks. A 3C, I'm losing 94. What the fuck? Why would I want to get a better shield generator? What are they doing different? Power draw difference? Hull mass? Oh. Is that what's going on? 14.4. Shield generator 4.27. If I go back to a 4, or if I look at a 4C, for example, which I already have. So what am I doing then? 4C is what I have. I'm going 14 light years. If I put in a 3C, for example, a regular one, I'm going to have less power draw, which doesn't really hurt my feelings. Optimal hull mass, so I'll increase marginally my maximum jump. And then, yeah. But I lose a pretty significant amount of juice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that does make sense, actually. If I go from a 2B, for example, and I'm losing 54, but then I go to a 3C, I'm losing 2B loses more. 3C's worse? That just doesn't make sense to me, but... So, yeah, that's what I'm at right now. Shield strength of 130. Dude, how would that be possible? I'm at shield strength 4. It says down 121. I think see, story's wrong. I don't think it's saying it's down 121. I think it's just saying it's at 121, and that's lower than what it was, right? Because if it went from 130 down minus 121, that'd be like 7. Why would I go from a bi-weave, to 7 for twice the money? There's no way. So that's not down. That just means it's lower than it was, but it's staying. So that's nice to know. So I have a 4C. If I went with say a 3C, I'd go down to 94. 294. And they seem to think that the frame shift was really what was about. Well, I could try to just use this really... Yeah, why don't I do that? Just stop being I'll go be a sissy and put in a nice... So in order to do this right, I have to go pull out I have to sell this one and empty the 4 cell. Then I go to my 3 and browse and put in
the shield, because it won't allow you to put 2 shield generators at once. You have to remove the one first. So 3E is what it came with. I'll go to a 3C, no, a 3B. And I'm still within my power. Yeah, let's do that, exchange. Alright, now that leaves me a 4-banger now, right? So that's worth looking at too, right? If I have a 2-banger and I get capacity 4 out of it, and another 2-banger for capacity 4 for cargo, that's 8, right? For 2. But if I look at this, and I try to buy, hopefully, an 8er or a 4E, it's 16. See the difference? I can pick up tons of fucking cargo space by putting that in. So I put one 4-banger in, I get 16. I use two 2-bangers and I get 8. That doesn't work out, you know? Then why do that, right? So that's what I would do. What I would do is I'd go through here and just say, you know what? Oh, first things first too. Before I actually sell my fucking drive, I gotta make sure that they gave me some items, I think, or they were. So I gotta make sure I don't have anything in my cargo. There it is. 4 marginal terminals at $1,000 a piece. So I'll just sell those, right? Because why carry them around for the time being? That's $4,000 more dollars. And a $13,000 palladium. I already had that from Story, but we'll get rid of that too. Alright, so now I'm going back to outfitting. That's good to know. That's good recon, right? That a 4-banger is twice as large as two 2-bangers, which takes the same space. So I would say this. I'd go here, and we're gonna browse out something else for the two spot. Or if nothing else, maybe the occasional, you know, like a planetary release vehicle, or although I'm not seeing crew cabins here, which just kind of sucks, but I guess the question becomes, what would I put in there then? How about we start with this 4-banger though? We got our shield, so now we picked up a 4-banger. So now we go ahead and we'll go put a 4-banger cargo in there. Alright, so that jumped us to 16, plus we have 2 little ones to get rid of. I could leave them like such, or I could, again, maybe try to find something that goes in there, but not... I don't like putting a 2-banger inside a 2-banger inside a 2 slot. Shield cell banks. Maybe that's what I need, is a cell bank instead. Now the planetary vehicle is more for a different mission set, but that would fit in there nicely. I suppose if I don't really care either way, might as well just leave those as cargo for now. Seeing that I can't buy anymore. Now, with that being said, I moved up my jump pretty well. My jump jumped up well. I would go back to passenger lounge real quick and see if anybody needs a ride towards Wolf 359. I don't wanna. Alright, looks like we kind of milked that angle a little bit. So then we could also look at mission board. And if we're going to 359, now I have quite a bit of storage too now. There's one. Wolf 359, and another one here, Civil War salvage operation. I don't really like the salvage operations though. I really just want to just go simply. But there's 3 different salvage operations in 359. That's strange. You could, but you'd be in this for just pitting some money. You know, I don't see why people would want that. So, anyways, looks like we're just gonna simply bust out and get this mission done with. I did cash out my mission, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Transaction, yeah. No? Isn't that fucking funny? That sucks.
Detach is good. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone. Request denied. You're still within the station confines. Exit this area and try again.
Ugh. That sucks balls. All that effort. All that effort.
Permission denied, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
Clear of the exclusion zone. You're clear to resume own navigation. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad number 2-3.
Sighted down below. Landing gear down. Moving to 100 or 51.
Landing gear deployed.
Solid contact. Power down your engines. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Oh, see. So this case I don't have to go into the hangar because I'm just cashing a mission in. So you listen to this animation, you watch the animation anyways though, but I can't believe I didn't cash that out. What am I doing? Am I in the wrong spot or something? Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm kinda confused, but oh, I know what it is. I am confused because I'm just dumb, man. I'm just dumb. Launching. Yeah, that's right. We came here to drop off one mission, happened to pick up a second mission that was going right to where our other mission was, or near enough, so I kind of blew it. I just did this takeoff and landing
Clear the
without
landing
the...
pad. You may leave when ready.
Landing gear retracted.
Welcome to our station.
flight control now offline. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna watch that heat now, see if it still keeps heating up. I think it's the frame shift drive that's really the one that does it though. Yeah, I'm at 5961. I don't feel like it's getting as high as it was though.
3, 2,
I mean, it peaked out at 61. I'm not gonna have another jump after this. I am gonna, however, take a quick puff. Probably gonna give my buddy Aaron a call and talk to him on the phone here shortly. I might be convinced to go do the racing game if he wants to see that. Or I could, yeah. I mean, I'll continue to do this too. It's just kind of trying to keep away from that sun, you know? $37 though, that's running pretty nice on temperature. This is nice and close, this Powell. What happened? I had racing one soon, yeah. I have a little, maybe eat a snack and drink something and puff probably my last cigarette and maybe my bowl. Oops, here's an interdiction, Aaron. Here's an interdiction. See how they're trying to get me? So I gotta keep it in the escape vector, and it's not as easy as it looks, particularly with this big fucking ship. So that's a real consideration. And see the blue? Shows the blue versus the red. I think the red shows them winning. And so I ended up coming out, but now notice this. I'm also not pointed where I was supposed to be, you know? So it kind of pulls you out of your... But yeah, they just tried to jank me right there. Was that a human? I don't know. I'm looking at the blue. Yeah, that was intense, right? Whoa, he says, right. Fucking came up on me. So I could see this being a ship where you need somebody to come and help you. You know? That doesn't look like the...
For approach. Ensure you submit a request before touching down.
Oh, I think I see it. See the antennas on the one side?
detected.
Oh crap! I didn't ask permission.
You have entered this station without
I
permission.
didn't ask permission.
Turn back now. Permission denied, Commander.
No, I got denied. I got 6 seconds remaining on a penalty.
Access granted. Your assigned landing pad is number 18.
Landing gear deployed. Coming in for final approach awesomeness.
Landing
Use
gear
some speed.
deployed.
Coming in hot.
400 meters from touchdown.
Boom. Goes the dynamite. Okay, so we're entering the hangar probably.
Power down your engines. Welcome
You'll
to
see
the
I always
station,
think about
Commander.
that, but if I hit engage the hangar, the animation goes, but my computer's, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I always fumble with saying that, but it sucks if you then go back to the station and realize, you're gonna pass in something. Alright, so that puts us up past 6 million, right? Just because we're here, we'll look to see if there's something irresistible. 9 to 3. I didn't see anything I had to have. Yeah, that was like maybe salivate. So, I think we got one more stop though. Yeah, TED seat people seeking. So, Lomas Orbiter. We can do that here. I should have probably looked for fittings for maybe a nicer business class suite or something like that. Well, I forgot to do that, but I just want to cash out for now. Have a clean slate. I can decide if I want to do another mission or
Clear the landing
I could
pad.
do some
Observe
car
team
stuff. It
system
might take me a
when
minute
exiting the
to.
station.
Landing gear retracted.
Do you have authorization to be in?
Waiting to get out of mass lock right now. I'm looking in the bottom left and it shows me where it's that the mass lock is opening, where that's blue. I need to get far enough away
All
from this.
clear. Till next time, Commander.
Once that mass lock turns off, then I'm out of range. There it goes.
Frameshift drive
So now we're
charging.
charging.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
This is close at least, only 116. I've been finagling with aiming myself not exactly always at the target, getting some different results with the gravity pull, you know, how to manipulate the gravity of a system. So see if I dip down and I hear the sound break and I kind of dip back up, I kind of break off that speed by not getting in that gravitational well. I can have another attempt at not going too fast. Watching the bottom left, distance, speed matching. Now I just need a little more distance so I can bump up a little speed and still keep it in. Isn't that neat the way the moon reflects off or the sun reflects off the screen or whatever that is? What is that reflecting off my window? Is that the planet? Off the other side? I like these, at least I can find the entrance.
Oscar Bravo. This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
I'm gonna make sure I ask for permission this time.
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 3-5.
I like to go about 50 or 70 through these, or more, you know, more than 50, but not more than 100. Yeah, the boosters are actually the boost itself. It's actually the mist itself. And you see me slow down, see that reflection, and that's actually the mist. But for a minute there, when I had the reflection of the moon on the right, the planet on the right hand side, reflecting on the interior of my window on the left hand side, and that is neat. That's really well done, you know.
Landing gear deployed.
This is a flight regulations reminder.
Incoming
Please do
mission
not obstruct the
message.
access corridor during arrival or departure. This is an important announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Access
Contact.
surveillance
Commence
will
system
be met
shutdown.
with an appropriate
Welcome,
response.
Commander.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to hangar. Yeah, it is amazing graphics. It really is.
And wish a safe journey.
Oh, I should have hit Starport Services. That's what I sometimes screw up. If you do the two at the same time, at least they do their thing, but not after another. But passenger lounge, 10 tourists, any contract. So we're at 6.8 million. That's a new record. And of course we gotta check to see if there's anything. So no contracts. Ooh, that could be bad for me. What the fuck is going on around me? Someone's hitting something around me. Something happened. Alright. I'm gonna let this run for a minute, and you're gonna be delayed to hear me. Maybe you want to give me a call, Big Aaron, like it's, and we can kind of take a brief moment, and then I'm prepared to get the next thing going. Right up my sink. It's pouring out my fish jug. I should add some more to it. Oh, much better. Add some ice cubes. The fuck's going on, he says. Alright, so
Hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah, I think so. I just got to do it right and just kind of take a moment to puff and maybe smoke a cigarette and chat with you for a minute. I just need a pause, you know? So, first and foremost, I got to save and exit this game properly, right? I think so. I'll try, but I think so. I think I need to too, because the game's gonna, yeah.